So once you've sign a contract and you start working with a contractor, what are the good ways to procure a good relationship with the contractor? How do
Okay.
you go about creating a successful relationship with them?
Okay. Well, I mentioned before that communication is one part of the whole thing, and I think in every human relationship, if there is not a good communication, it's going to be a problem sooner or later. It's going to be a problem. So with a contractor, the good communication it has to exist. The other part, as an investor, we had to do our homework as well. And then what is our homework? We not had to think that because we hire someone, they're going to do everything that what we said. So we had to be supervised then in a way. So I know some of the investors that maybe they contract someone and they started and they never see it then again until a month or 2 months, and they see, oh, what happened? They haven't do any progress in this job. So for it's not working for us. We every week we go and pass by and see how they doing, how much they progress, how much they do. If they had any problem or they had any issue, we talk about, and that's building relationship between them. We using text message a lot, and we ask for confirmation if they receive, because sometimes we authorize a change that I don't really need the necessary has to go to the site of the work, but I can do it. And I say, okay, go ahead and make that change. So please confirm me if you receive and understand that change. So we have that in place. So that's without any mistake, any miscommunication there. Be We had to be a good listeners as well. Because sometimes they have maybe great ideas sometimes, and so we need to be open for their ideas. And when they feel value that their ideas come in place, they feel value. Not only money is putting value to them, is to recognize the good work that they do. So I think this is an important key as well, to recognize that there are good people and you need that they are part of our team, and they if they do a good job, it's going to beneficial for us as well. So this is again a win-win situation as well. So we need to be a good listeners and to recognize their efforts as well. Um, Something that I do most of the time with them and as part of relationship is when I eh, mentioned for a project or whatever, I try to tell them, okay, could you please repeat to me what I just said, to see if you understood really and what I'm trying to say, because sometimes we're not a very good communicators as well, you know. So we need to see and verify if they really get it, the same idea that you try to deliver. So that's part of the communication as well. Also, it's taking pictures. So I sometimes I'm not able to go in a week, and I say, please take a pictures of this and this and that, and see how you go, and I can cut in a sense and how much progress they do during the week. So I think this is established communication and relationship with them, and consider, yeah.
Let's just say that the situation presents itself where there's miscommunication or a misunderstanding between you and the contractor about what they're supposed to do, whatever. What is a best practice for conflict resolution with them?
Well, I just need to knock on good that I never had any conflict with any of mine, and part of that is I think that we need us to be also responsible and pay on time, recognition, and good communication again. I think this is three factors that really avoid conflicts. Most of the conflicts is because you say this and you say and understood this, and I just say this and I did this, and I remember one time that we don't want to demolish a wall in a kitchen because it was a beam there that it was part of the structure. So it's going to cost us more money for doing a structure beam and everything that just leaving the wall. The contractor understood that we need to demolish the wall. So when I went, I was in panic. What are you doing? Wow, why you demolish that wall? They said, well, uh, and that's why I decided that we had to create a system. It was nothing in writing. It was nothing in the message. It's just only talk and talk and talk, but we never confirm. So one of the things to avoid is first understand the situation and understand what kind of responsibility you have as a investor to make that happen. And also ask then what part of you on your side, what part of your responsibility you have to make this happen. We're not going to concentrate anymore. If you demolish the wall, I mean, you can maybe make another wall, but it's going to cost me more money and it's going to cost you more time or whatever. But sometimes there are things that you don't even can fix it. It's already done. So we had to, leave the past and concentrate on what we can do right now. So my second thing is first understand the situation and your responsibility. Second, concentrate on the solution. Don't concentrate anymore on the problem, especially with the subcontractor, and don't start arguing with them. It's a lose thing with them. Is just concentrate on the solution. Find and try to meet with them and not in front of their workers, not in front of, just at the site only with your contractor. And they say, okay, what kind of solutions we can find? Just forget about what we did and what happened and who responsibility it is. We assume the responsibility, what we can do now. And let's see, in less time and less cost for both of us. And I think that's part of our and now that you mention it about conflict, I think this is what I love so much real estate business, that you had the opportunity to do many things, many roles. It's not only I an investor, is you also a contractor. You dealing with the contractor, you need to put in their place. You're dealing with another investor, you're gonna talk with the investor, so you're going to have another role as an administrator, so it has too many roles, and that's good to be when you start mastering each role. It's beautiful part of the real estate business.